The last thing I want to talk about is just for us to think about how important we are to the Most High, to understand how much the Most High loves and values us. And one of the things that, again, I'm not saying I'm correct on this, but this is just something to think about. When we read in Bereshit, which is Genesis, when the Most High says, "Let us make man in our image," and we try to think, well, okay, who was the Most High speaking to? We know the Most High just had created the earth, and I always said he was probably talking to some angels, probably. Now, I am thinking that, am I limiting the Most High when I'm saying that he was just talking to earth and he's talking to the angels? What if the Most High was talking to everything that he had already created? Talking to everything he had created, and then he says to all that he had already created, "Let us make man in our image." So when you go to places like Psalms 147 and 4, where Yah says Yah determines how many stars they are and calls them all by name. It's a possibility. When you go to Job's 38 and 4, when he talks about determining the dimensions of the earth. When you go to Job 9 and 9, when Yah says he made the Great Bear, Orion, and the Pleiades, these are star systems. So I just want us to think how beautiful and wonderfully you are made. And if this is true, that we are, when he said, "Let us make man as if," he's talking about everything he created. I could be wrong, but if so, it took a while for us to get to where we're at. Because it take, Rolls Royce takes 6 months to make, it's very expensive and all that stuff. We're talking about star systems and all this stuff that already been going on for we don't know how long. And then he comes and says, "Let us make man in that image." If that's true, man, that is something to think about. But I just want you guys to think about the abilities that we can have if we focus on the Most High.